What is up, guys? How y'all doing? We are in Zion, and we are out of bounds. I thought this was a pretty cool out of bounds area. To be honest, Zion is so massive. The out of bounds here is pretty cool to explore. But yeah. So I was gonna say, oh yeah, I was gonna talk about Fallout 4. There, I was trying to do like an underground, like under the map base glitch, and I don't know if that is patched. I would like for people to tell me if it is patched or isn't. I would love to know if it still currently works. I know there's like three other like there you can do one at like Far Harbor, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that one actually works and that one's like far more consistent. But I just absolutely have no idea how to do that fucking glitch. Like it just refuses to work for me. I don't even think I'm out of bounds anymore. I think I jumped off. Let me see. So actually, how you do this one? This is a pretty old one, but it like I'd seen somebody like upload it again. And what you do, I can't really explain, considering that I've already done it now. But it's a pretty like I've already knew about this one long time ago. Long time ago. This is just one of the many out of bounds in Zion. And I forgot what I was talking about. I forgot. We were talking about Fallout 4 and then fucking yeah. But it is quite interesting. Zion is quite interesting to traverse out of bounds. It's just so much shit. Sounds pretty weird. You can get stuck by doing what I'm doing, but I'm just like, I don't even care. Sometimes, yeah, see, you can get stuck in like walls like this. Zion has many fucking out of bounds glitches, and I just thought that this spot is in the Three Marys. I thought the Three Marys was pretty cool, unique one because it takes like parkour. You can do like a lot of parkour. There's a lot of parkour out of bounds spots in Zion though. Or if you want to make it easy, you could just drop ammo on the floor and fucking leap over certain fucking areas. Fuck. I think I'm stuck here. I can't jump either. I guess you could see, like, I can go all the way back to the bottom and show you guys how to do it, but I wouldn't recommend this one, to be honest. Oh, look. Yeah, when that happens, you're definitely 100% stuck. When you get the floating animation like that, so you can't even get out of this. what is indeed my favorite out of bounds glitch in Fallout New Vegas would probably have to be it's a really hard question considering how many out of bounds glitches there are. Zion does have some pretty beautiful like textures at night. Like if you're at night, you usually see like a lot of like beautiful stars in Zion. Well, out of bounds, see what I'm saying? See, so like it's like when you're out of bounds and you're like traversing, like look at that, bro. So it's an actual beautiful like look at night when you're out of bounds. It just looks absolutely stellar. If I'm being honest, it just looks nice. I'm not sure if this is my favorite out of bounds, considering how many there actually are. Like you got the new, going outside of New Vegas is pretty cool too, but Zion is pretty massive to traverse versus New Vegas itself. So Zion is far more interesting than going out of bounds in New Vegas. And then you also have some other spots like I know in the canyon there's out of bounds canyon wreckage, the Lonesome Road DLC. There's like so many like hidden out of bounds there and death barrier breakers that you can do there, but I just haven't tested the death barrier breakers that much. But like usually like around like the highways you can break death barriers and kind of go out of bounds. But I don't know. I think Zion might be the better out of bounds just because like the nice ass stars. But I'd say just definitely in general, traversing like Zion in general is like really awesome. Oh no, did I get stuck on an invisible wall? Oh shit. Sometimes you get fucked over like that. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Whoops. For other testing purposes, it's always good to always test the like in Fallout New Vegas. It's always good, and in Fallout 3, it's always good to test parkour and test certain like a barrier. Certain like invisible walls can be jumped over. Certain things can be jumped over. You can parkour certain walls to this to that. Like it's always good to experiment because you'll always encounter something new with this fucking game, bro. Always, bro. Always. Like you always will. There's an something. There's an invisible wall here. Fucking weird one. Try and jump down. Yeah, we hit the barrier, invisible wall again. See if I can just slide down off this mountain. I don't really know if I can. Yeah, because of this invisible wall. I highly would recommend the revolver glitch, though. TPing yourself around and shit is really like... That's really the fucking play. Damn you, invisible wall. I haven't done this one, the Zion glitch, in a while, so I'm not really too sure where you can like go bust out of. I think this whole area is just guarded with a fucking bunch of invisible walls, but you could probably parkour. You could probably parkour up here. I just don't simply fucking remember how. Big cracked fucking side of that mountain there. Man, what do y'all think about fucking like meltology, bro? Do y'all really think like when you go to like Arizona, if for those who have been to Arizona, there's so many like structures that don't make any sense that were not caused by erosion. Like a lot of like structures that don't make sense to be in the middle of like an open out in the open desert, and it's like just a big square fucking massive fucking like something just doesn't look normal. Like meltology is so interesting to study, especially like old world like cities. Like the Middle East has a lot of crazy shit. Like they have like buildings built into the side of like mountains and shit. Like what the fuck? Like just carved out somehow? Like sure, bro. But you gotta be like, yeah, you gotta be like, yeah, sure, bro, sure. Totally, you definitely, that totally makes sense, bro. Erosion has always been an excuse for certain structures and certain things. It'd be like, oh, well, that was caused by, you know, the rain that persisted for a million years on the structure, and now that's why it looks square like that. And, yeah, all right, bro. My fucking cock. My fucking cock and balls, bro. A lot of the indoctrinations within the school system have made a lot of people. I should put my armor on. Made a lot of people fucking stupid, if I'm being honest. Oh, buddy. You son of a bitch. How can I not get a headshot on this guy? He's right in my fucking face. Fucker. Yeah, I guess that's about it for now. If you guys know any other out of bounds here, and you're trying to I recommend just parkouring. Like, just parkour rocks. Like, a lot of the fucking rocks have, like, some, like, shit where you could just, like, jump on top of that one, jump on top of the next one. Zion has definitely tons of out of bounds. Tons that we just don't know. 100 fucking %. Yeah. Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna leave off for Zion.